Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajma'in. Alright, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all my friends and my good team. Alright, today I want to present the tip about the subject control system DAE 32103. The topic is Piezoelectric Actuator. Before I start my presentation, I want to introduce my friend, my team. So firstly, my friend is Muhammad Kaimaruzaman, and next only just one girl in my team, Nur Nabila, and then this here Muhammad Taufik, and then Muhammad Zaim. So is Muhammad Khairul Azrim bin Abdul Rahman. So I'm start the first slide to start this presentation. So I pass to my friend.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, before we start our presentation, I would like to show all of you our video about Piezoelectric Actuator. Okay, wait a second.
Sorry.
Okay, first I want to show all of you about concept piezoelectric that I found in our world. So let's see it for a minute. That's all for this video. Okay, back to the second slide. Okay, do you know why I put this video about piezoelectric works? Okay, first, before I tell about piezoelectric works, I want to show you about history of piezoelectric. Okay, piezoelectric was studied by Carl Linus and friend appears in mid 18th century. Okay, and then the first demonstration of piezoelectric effect was in 1990 by Piezoelectric and Jacques Curie. Okay, after that, the piezoelectric was researched very high in World War I. They studied about how to make a bomb in piezoelectric. Okay, after that, World War II, every country like Japan, America, Russia like to make a research about piezoelectric. Okay, first we talk about piezoelectric actuator. Okay, before about piezoelectric, I would like to show about what is actuator. Okay, actuator is like energy conversion that convert from electrical energy to mechanical energy, chemical energy to physical energy, heat energy to motion work. Okay, in energy conversion, they convert input energy, anything that like energy, electricity, hydraulic pressure and air pressure. Okay, piezoelectric, they work used for flat touch vibration and shock measurement. Okay, I show about this big. Okay, first in steady mode, they look like this. Okay, after that we put a pressure above and below. So when we put a pressure, it's compressed, right? So it makes the voltage, the measurement show the voltage. Okay, after that it's compressed back, so the voltage becomes 0, right? Okay. Okay, okay, you know why I show this video? Okay, that video, they use this piezoelectric on the shoes. Okay, so when he step, so the piezoelectric compress, right? The compress and make a voltage. So he put maybe transistor or anything that keep the voltage. So when he keep the voltage, so it will like the bulb like we saw in this video. Okay, after that, two material are used for piezoelectric actuator.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. There are two types of material are used for piezoelectric actuator. There is ceramics and crystal. Okay. Example of ceramic is such as PZT ceramic, while crystal such as gallium phosphate, quartz, and tourmaline. Okay. After that, ceramic has a magnitude higher than those of the natural single crystal materials, and crystal is less sensitive. Okay. Number 3, ceramic can be produced by in intensive sintering process. Okay. Okay. But crystal is almost unlimited. Okay. Ceramic also has a high sensitive degrees over time, while crystal is long-term stability. That is a good for the piezoelectric actuator. Okay. Lastly, for ceramic is this degradation is highly correlated with increased temperature. Ceramic can work in temperature that very high. Okay. For crystal, new single crystal material commercially available such as lead magnesium, neobat lead titanate, or PN and PT. There is a new crystal that create. Okay. This material offer improved sensitivity over PZT but have a lower maximum operating temperature and are currently more effective to manufacture. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello my fellow friends. Okay, I'm gonna talk about type of actuator. Before this, you have heard from my friends about the historical of piezoelectric actuator and the type of the material of piezoelectric actuator. Now I will talk about type of actuator. If you want to buy the piezoelectric actuator and you want to use it in your circuit, you have to know what type is it, what type you want to use. Okay. First type that I've searched is called stack actuator. It's called stack actuator. It's offer low stroke and high blocking blocking force. Okay. It have 500 volt through 1000 volt are typical, such as made by stacking separately finished piezoelectric ceramic discs or rings and metal electrode foils with an adhesive operating voltage ranging from. It also called monolithic stacks. The actuator you can see at the picture. Okay, for the strip actuator, also called a bending actuator designed to produce relatively large mechanical deflection in response to an electrical signal. It's quite okay. It can bending. Okay. In a strap actuator, thin two layers of piezoelectric ceramic are bonded together, usually with the direction of polarization conducing and are electrically connected in parallel. Okay, when electric is applied, ceramic
layer expand and the other contracts, causing the actuator flex. Okay, this actuator, straight actuator using in mechanical lah. Okay, for the next slide, I will pass to Bella for the advantage and disadvantage.
About advantage and disadvantage, the advantage that I get is 5 advantage and 3 for a disadvantage. The piezoelectric has 3 types. That piezoelectric, piezo-sensor, piezo-transducer. And then the advantage of piezoelectric is the high frequency response, high output, and device generates its own voltage. The high frequency, it means the parameter changes at very high speed and can sense easily. For high frequency response, it can detect the event of microsecond and also give the linear output. For the high output, that can measure in the electronic circuit. For the device generator, the sensor element does not need to have power applied to in order to function. For the disadvantage, for piezoelectric, it is really sensitive only to time varying signal. Then resistance change with temperature, and then they cannot be used for produce static measure. That's all for me. Then I to finish.
Alright, go through for various piezoelectric actuator application include. So the firstly, basic elements are also used in the detection and generation of sonar wave, and then that's power measuring in height. So the power application, so the example I give are medical treatment, industry, and sonochemistry. So the next, piezoelectric microbalance are used very to sensitive chemical and biology sensor. So I go to the piezo are sometimes used in string gauge, and then next piezoelectric transducer was used in the panometer instrument on the good probes. So I can explain the next. So the next piezoelectric transducers are used in electronic drum pads to detect the impact of the drummer stick, and to detect muscle movement in medical accelerography. Okay, alright. So, okay. For understand, right?
Yes.
Clear, right? Any question? Question? The next, okay? Alright, I go through the next. Automotive engine. So, and the as electronic piezo sensors are used in the detection of acoustic. This all I have in the slide, so you can read and listen me. Alright, the lastly, loudspeaker voltage is converted to mechanical movement of piezoelectric polymer film. Printer needs all example printer, and on this example and the application, right, on many inkjet printer. So electric crystal are used to drive the injection the paper. So this application and the example. So there is various electric actuator application include from me. That's all from me today.
Okay, I'm added information. Let's see about this video. Okay, let's see about the video of this rate. Okay, there is a movement of piezoelectric when it compress or not. Let's see the voltage term. What happen when it compress? Okay, this is piezo ni. What happened before it compressed or not? Okay, see it. Okay, this is some application of piezo in diesel engine about injector. Okay.
Alright. So, ini
Okay, okay, that's all from our team about Piezoelectric. Any question that you want to ask?
Okay, I want to ask,
alright, okay, Kak.
what happened when we use
Alright,
high
okay.
voltage at the piezoelectric?
Okay, for that
One please.
question, what happened to Piezoelectric when we put high voltage?
Yes.
Okay, from I know, Piezoelectric make a voltage, so I think it supply voltage to another. So when we put a high voltage, maybe there's no effect like we put a high voltage to battery. Okay, okay, another question.
Okay. I want to ask you something about the piezoelectric sensor, which is the you explain the piezoelectric will be on the movement, right? So the sensor only the only factor of the movement or what?
Okay, Piezoelectric. Okay, not about of the moment. Okay, when happen a vibration, plug, touch or anything, when make a piezoelectric vibrate or move a little, so it will supply a voltage. Okay. Another question?
I have one question. Before this, you said the piezoelectric is like a battery, right?
Yes.
Can give the voltage. For the battery, as we know, have a maximum voltage. So the piezoelectric does have the maximum voltage or not?
I think how big the piezoelectric transistor actuator, it will make a big voltage.
Can you specify the big? How big? How many? How the maximum voltage that can be?
No, I've not found about it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That's all for our group.
Okay, that's all for the group.
Thank you.